how are you all? Today I'm going to tell you a story about a very, very famous sports personality, and he's called Major Dhyan Singh Chand. And before I start the story, can you all put in the comment box and tell me what is your favorite outdoor sport? Keep putting in your answers and let me read out for you. Okay, I'm waiting for the answers. All the children, please tell your mama and papa to, type in your answers. What is your favorite outdoor game or sport that you love to play? Wow, I can see one answer, cricket. Yes, I love cricket too. And football. Wow, football, cricket, all these games are so much fun to play, isn't it? Yes. And tennis. Wow, lovely games, all outdoor games. Football, tennis, skating, cricket. Wow, something offbeat. Skating, very nice. Football again. Wow, a lot of children love football. Oh, basketball, very nice. Let's wait for a couple of more answers and then we jump into the story. Cycling. That's nice. Yes, it gives you a lot of, it gives you a lot of energy cycling every day. Yes, in the fresh air. Very nice. Hide and seek. Oh, that's such a cute game, isn't it? When I was a child, I used to love playing hide and seek in the dark. And car racing. Wow, that's awesome. Car racing is something new. Seesaw. Oh, I love playing seesaw too with little children. It's so much fun. All right, now that I've got so many answers, let's jump into the story. So, are you all ready for the story? It's story time. Javelin. Wow, I can see another answer. Javelin throw. Wow, that's awesome. And we won an Olympic medal for javelin, isn't it? Have you all been seeing the Olympic Games? Yes? Okay. So now jumping into the story. So we are going to talk today about a very famous sports personality called Dhyan Singh Chand. And he was the superstar of hockey. Yeah? So do you all know what is there is a game called hockey. And hockey is also our national game. Like we have national fruit, national flower, like that, we also have a national game, and it is hockey. And the superstar of Indian hockey is Dhyan Singh Chand. So, are you all ready to hear all the great stories of Dhyan Singh Chand? So, let's jump into the story. So, Dhyan Singh was a famous hockey player. But before he became a hockey player, you know what he used to do? Let me tell you. As a little boy, Dhyan Singh loved playing hockey and he used to practice hockey so much. Practice and practice and practice a lot. Yeah. And then, as a child, what he did is he went with his father to a hockey match. And his father was working in the army. Okay. And Dhyan Chand went with his father to a hockey match. And what he did was he was watching the match between two army teams. And then there was one team which was not scoring so many goals. It was losing, right? In a game, some teams win and some teams lose. In the same way, there was a team which was losing. And Dhyan Singh mentioned it to his father that, Daddy, if I played hockey today, I would win the match. He said this to his dad. And then what happened was there was a British officer who was sitting right next to them. He got very angry on Dhyan. He heard them talking about it. And then he got very angry and he said, "Hey boy, why are you boasting? Why are you saying that you can play the game?" But you know what the British officer did? He gave Dhyan Singh a chance to play with that team. Dhyan Singh was a little boy, isn't it? Everybody thought, what would he play? What would he do? He was just boasting. But then the army officer, gave him a chance to play. And true to what Dhyan Singh said, he hit 4 goals. And so impressive, being a small child, the British officer was surprised. What is this boy? He's hitting goal after goal and extraordinary hockey skills. And then the love for hockey built in Dhyan Singh. And then he used to play day and night, day and night. But Dhyan Singh, not a lot of people know that Dhyan Singh was also a soldier in the army. And by the time he finished all the army work that he had, or all the soldier duties that he had, when he came home, it was already night. And how could he practice? Right? How could he practice? Like, now when you see a match in the stadium, there are big lights, big floodlights. But then back then, there were not so many lights. So, you know what Dhyan Singh used to do? Dhyan Singh used to wait for the moonlight. And under the moonlight, he used to play hockey and practice. And he used to practice and practice. And every day he used to practice in the moonlight. He waited for the moon to rise so that he could practice. And then moving ahead, let's see what the story is all about. And what he did was, because he waited for the moon to rise and he took practice under the moon. What his friends from the army called him? The friends from the army gave him a name called Chand. In Hindi, Chand means moon, right? So he was called Dhyan Singh Chand. So that's the name he got from his friends. I will give a pause here and ask you a question. Do you all know what was the in this Olympic Games? We won an award for hockey. Do you all know what was the medal that we won? Please put in your answers in the comment box and let me see what your answers are. And let me see how much you're following the Olympic Games. Okay, I'm waiting for your answers. What was the Olympic medal that we won this time in the Olympic Games at Paris for hockey? Come on, I'm waiting. Wow, bronze. Let's see if we get the similar answers. Bronze. Yes, bronze. We won the bronze medal. And did you all watch the hockey game on in the Olympics? It was amazing. The Indian hockey team played so well. Bronze, yes. Yes, we won the bronze medal. And moving ahead with the story. So, you know what happened? After he used to play, and he used to be a part of he used to play in the night under the moonlight, isn't it? Then what he did, he also practiced his game on the railway line. He never stopped the ball go go on the other side of the railway line. It was just not his love for hockey, but it was also his hard work that paid off. And time and again, he used to practice and practice. Children, let me tell you something. When we think we are not able to do something, or we are not good at something, we should go on practicing it and practicing it till we excel in it. Right? Have you all heard the saying, practice makes a man perfect? In the same way, Dhyan Singh also practiced and practiced. And his skills, hockey skills, were extraordinary. And he used to play under the full moon. And he once mentioned that the secret was his hands, his mind, and his fitness routine. To play a game, you need to eat right, you need to have a lot of energy, and you need to have a fit body, isn't it? Yes. And you know, uh, his you all know how do we play hockey? There is a white ball, there is a long hockey stick, and there are players, playing the hockey, and the ball is as if it is stuck to the hockey stick. So moving ahead in the story, let's see what's next. Okay, like I told you, Dhyan Singh not only believed in talent, he did have a lot of talent, right? But he also believed in hard work. He also believed in teamwork. Now that I'm talking about team, let me give it a pause. Can you all tell me how many players play a hockey match? How many members should be in a team of hockey game? Quickly put in your answers on the comment box and let's see who gets the right answer. Come on, let me know how many players are there in a team, in one single team of, a team of hockey. Are they 10? Are they 11? Are they 12? Are they 13? Do you all know how many players play hockey? Come on, I'm waiting for your answers. 11? 11? Okay. You all say 11. 11. In this 11 players, do you also know there is one goalkeeper, right? You all know, isn't it? Okay. So moving ahead with the story. He also, like Dhyan Singh Chand, I told you, right? He practiced, and Dhyan Singh's father was also an army man, and he loved playing hockey. Yes, and he worked with the British Army, and he also loved playing hockey, like I told you. Then, you know what happened one day? Moving ahead with the story, Dhyan Singh was the eldest son in his family, and he was born in Allahabad. From a very young age, you know what? He loved a sweet dish called rabdi. Yummy, isn't it? So, rabdi was his favorite dish, which his mother used to make for him. Let me pause here for a second and ask you, do you all have one favorite sweet dish of yours that you think will give you a lot of energy? Can you comment in the comment box so that I can tell here? I can read it out. Starting with me, I love gulab jamun. I love gulab jamun. It's so tasty, you know. When I eat that, I feel I get a lot of energy. In the same way, Dhyan Singh also loved rabdi. It's a sweet dish. Do you all also have some favorite sweet dish of yours? Can you tell your mama papa to type in your answers? Jalebi, yummy. Yes, jalebi. So you think jalebi gives you a lot of energy? Kaju Katli. Ah, Kaju Katli is my favorite too. Now all these sweet dishes are making me feel go yummy. I love it. Banana cake. Do you think all these sweet dishes give you that energy? Yes. Rasgulla. Oh, yummy. Awesome. I see a lot of answers. Jalebi, Kaju Katli, banana cake, rasgulla, and my favorite gulab jamun, and Dhyan Singh Chand's rabdi. Okay, moving ahead with the story now. I'll still keep waiting for your answers. If something pops up, I'll let you know. Okay? And he thought that this rabdi, gave him that muscle power, that energy that he needs to play for hockey. Kajikai. Oh, that's nice. Kajikai cake. I can also see those answers. And then it also gave him energy for his thighs because hockey has a lot of running on the field, right? He thought there was a lot of energy that he got from the sweet, and he used to eat the sweet a lot in his childhood. And like any other mother, like our mothers, his mother used to feed him a lot of food so that he grows well, right? Like our mothers also feed us a lot, right? So that we become fit, we become healthy, we grow, right? So his mother also used to do it. And then moving ahead with the story. Oh, I can see a few more answers. Malai sandwich, kaju katli again, laddu, chocolate, cookies. Yummy, now I'm hungry. Yes. So moving ahead with the story. So like I told you, Dhyan Singh Chand's father was an army man, and he used to get transferred every year to different places. So they never settled in one single place. So what happened was, finally, the British Army gave Dhyan Singh Chand's father a piece of land in Jhansi. Okay, and then they built a house there and they settled down. And what did Dhyan Singh Chand do? He knew his father loved playing hockey. And in the same way, he also got the passion of playing hockey. And he was already a very fine player by his age. And then let's see what happens. Oh, I see a few more answers. Sabudana kheer. Wow, yummy. And then what happened was, by the nine, by a few years, uh, Dhyan Chand had become a rising star in Indian hockey. He had become a superstar, right? And he kind of participated in a lot of games, won a lot of awards for India. And he was selected in the Indian team for the Amsterdam Olympics in 1928. Okay. And then what happened initially was, like I told you in the game, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Initially, in their practice matches, Indian team lost a few matches in the practice matches. Okay. But eventually, what happened is they practiced so much that they started winning games in the Olympics. And then everybody was overwhelmed by this young superstar of hockey, who was also called the magician of hockey, Dhyan Singh Chand. And then let's see what happened. Moving ahead, yes. And then what happened in the Amsterdam Olympic Games? Before I, move ahead with the story, I have a question for all of you. And like we are doing, please put in your answers in the comment box and I'll read out for you. The question is, do you all know where are the next Olympic Games going to be held? Let's see if you all know the answer. Come on, thinking caps on. Come on, let's see if you know the answer. I'm waiting. This time it was in Paris, isn't it? Let me know where is the next Olympic Games going to be held? I'm waiting for your answers. Let me give you a clue. Um, it's called the Hollywood. Do you all know which place is called the Hollywood? Do you all know that Olympic Games are held every 4 years? Yes. So after 4 years, where is the next Olympic Games going to be held? Can you all tell me? Italy. Hmm. Interesting. Now that is going on is Paris, right? But where is the next Olympic Games that are going to be held? Come on, tell me. Los Angeles. Yes. Awesome. That's the right answer. Los Angeles. LA 2028. Correct. The 2028 Olympic Games are going to be in LA. Yes. Los Angeles. Yes. We're getting the answers from the little children. Los Angeles. Very nice. So moving ahead with the story. In Amsterdam Olympics, India played with a lot of teams and they won an Olympic gold medal against Netherlands. And they scored 29 goals. India scored 29 goals, in which Dhyan Singh scored 14 goals all by himself. I know hockey is a team game, right? But uh, Dhyan Singh Chand scored 14 goals with the help of his teammates. The whole score of the Indian team was 29, and Dhyan Singh scored 14 goals all by himself. And then India won the Olympic Games and it won gold medal in hockey. And he was the best hockey player that India had. And when he was just 21-year old when he won a Olympic medal for the Indian team. And then in 1932, Olympics were held in Los Angeles. And India bet Japan and USA, and they won a gold medal again in the Olympic Games, which was held in Los Angeles. So, moving ahead, let's see what is in store. Again, like his father, Dhyan Singh also had a brother called Roop. Okay. And he also loved playing hockey like his father and his older brother. And both the brothers were a part of the Indian hockey team. And both of them together scored 25 goals out of the 35 goals that the Indian hockey team made together. There was an American journalist who wrote that it was a typhoon out of the east. People who watched these matches said to others that it looked like a magic show rather than a game of hockey. And and you know what? The Indian team played 37 games and scored 338 goals. And it was a huge achievement. So when you see Dhyan Singh Chand winning so many gold medals, so many games for India, you see the love for the game that he had. And then moving ahead, we see that the next Olympic Games that were held was at Germany. And during that time, Germany was ruled by Adolf Hitler. He was a dictator, isn't it? And he thought Germany was the best country in everything that it did. And he also thought that Germany was also the best at hockey. But then you know what happened? Let me tell you. What he did was Dhyan Singh Chand proved Adolf Hitler wrong and he won over Germany. And then you know what happened? He played against Germany so well that India won that game too. Moving ahead, like I said, he won the game against Germany and he proved Adolf Hitler incorrect. And there were a lot of medals, gold medals that India won. And he was a superstar. Do you all know Roger Federer for tennis, Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid? All these were superstars for their own games, right? Like Roger Federer for tennis, Sachin Tendulkar and Rahul Dravid for cricket. In the same way, Dhyan Singh Chand was a superstar of his age for hockey. And all the years he played brilliantly. But children, it is all the hard work and practice that he did to get so many accolades for himself. Moving ahead with the story. Dhyan Singh was a very good player. Like I told you in the whole story that I've been telling you, he's been an excellent player. He was a superstar. He was a magician of hockey, isn't it? But he also believed in teamwork. He was the best team player. Yes. So in a team, see, like cricket, football, hockey, these are all team matches. They are not individual single player matches, right? So they're all team matches. And you need to have extraordinary communication skills when you're playing such matches, right? And then he was a great team player. His teamwork was extraordinary, and Games meant everything to Dhyan Chand. He loved the Olympic Games. Moving ahead, slowly and steadily, after playing a lot for the Indian hockey team, he slowly retired as a major in the army, and he was called Major Dhyan Singh Chand. Now, did you know how he got his name? Yes, and he was honored with the Padma Bhushan Award, which is the highest civilian award that you get, right? And he was then appointed, Dhyan Singh Chand was appointed as a chief hockey coach at the National Institute of Sports. Before I continue, can you all tell me? I'll ask you a question, okay? Can you all tell me which sport did Neeraj Chopra win a silver medal for us in the Olympic Games at Paris? Do you all know? Please put in your answers, type in your answers in the comment box, and let me see if you all know and you're following Olympic Games. Do you want me to repeat the question another time? Neeraj Chopra won silver medal for which game in the 2024 Olympic Games which are happening at Paris? Come on, I'm waiting for your answers. But you know what, children? Are you all watching the Olympic Games? Yes, all the Indian players have been performing extraordinarily, isn't it? Do you all agree? If you have not been watching it, don't miss it from the next time, okay? They're playing extraordinarily. They're winning accolades, and they are playing with players who are top world players, right? Javelin throw, yes. Yes, javelin. Yes, 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 yes. That's the right answer. Javelin throw. So Neeraj Chopra won a silver medal for javelin throw in this 2024 Olympic Games that is happening at Paris. So coming back to the story, so he retired. He worked as a coach for the for the chief. He was working as a chief hockey coach at the National Institute of Sports, isn't it? He coached a lot of players, lot of teams in India, and then he was also delighted. He was very happy that Dhyan Chand had a son called Ashok Kumar, who also carried out the family legacy. That means that he also loved Ashok Kumar, Dhyan Singh Chand's son, also loved playing hockey like his father. And then, you know what, children? Dhyan Singh Chand's birthday is also celebrated as the National Sports Day. Do you all know that? I did not know until I read it. Dhyan Singh Chand's birthday is also celebrated as the National Sports Day. Isn't it very interesting? What do you all think? And the Bharat Khel Ratna Award, the Dhyan Chand Award, is also given to players who do extraordinary in various sports every year, and it's called the Dhyan Singh Chand Award. I see a comment from a parent. He says, my kid watches javelin, archery, hockey, and football. Wow. Amazing parents. Please let's get our children, and let's ask them to watch these Olympic Games so that they know what their country is doing, what the players are doing for the country. Let's all, encourage them to watch sports and play sports. Moving ahead with the story, like I told you, Dhyan Chand's birthday was celebrated as the National Sports Day. And slowly after retiring and after coaching number of players, number of teams, what he did was he went to his birthplace at Jhansi and then he settled there. And he used to go cycling, he used to visit all his friends, he used to go to market to buy vegetables and fruits, and then he passed away in hospital on December 3rd, 1979, and he was cremated with full military honors in Jhansi. It was a hero's ground because Dhyan Singh Chand was a hero for all of us. He was and he will be a hero for all of us. And like I told you, Dhyan Chand Award is named after him. It and Dhyan Chand was a powerhouse of sport of hockey. He was a magician. He was a powerhouse. He was a superstar who played, who loved playing hockey, who practiced under the moonlight, and he was a legend who was born under an Indian full moon. So, children, did we learn a lot about Dhyan Singh Chand today? Did you enjoy his story and his willpower, his love for the game, his zeal for hockey, right? Did you all enjoy the game? Please let me know in the comment box if you loved listening to this story. My name is Apurva, and this is the end of the story of Dhyan Singh Chand. And this is a real life story. Thank you so much.